I'm love, I'm love, I'm love, I'm alive. Let me plug in my ring light and let's get going here. I got good stuff tonight. Yeah, I got good stuff tonight. Hey, everybody, come on in. Did you see that blinking? It's like it's got a short in it or something. Have to be careful of this cord. Look at my bow. My bow's like slid over to one side. I gotta fix it. I'm gonna wear this green one tonight. It doesn't really match, but it's the one I have over here. So they all kind of get moved around. Happens no matter where I'm sitting at. All right. Let's do this. Who's in here? Hey, Estelle, how you doing? It's the first one of the new year. First live stream of the new year for me. Woo! I'm having a wild hair day, I'm telling you. You need to wash your headbands. See, I have to throw mine in the wash every now and then. I get, they kind of get grungy looking around the edge. Daniela, how are you doing? Y'all bear with me. I'm just tying my hair back. It really needs to be brushed. I haven't brushed it since this morning, but that's just going to have to wait. Been having body pains. Other than that, I can't complain. Something about, the wintertime and body aches. I don't know. I think they kind of go hand in hand sometimes. Ruth always complains about body aches, her back and stuff, where she's had that surgery, especially when it rains. She said her body aches. How are y'all doing? What's been going on today? Has it been rainy this weekend where you're at? Daniela, how are you doing? Y'all, I've got some good content for you tonight. And we have 2 phones now. And my husband got a new phone for Christmas. It's the iPhone 17. It is really nice. Is that what it is, honey? The 17? 15. Oh, okay. 14? 15? Brother Bill has 14. He got you the latest, or that he was able to get. But there's a 17 that's out. I found that out. Yeah. There's a 17. There's actually like 3 different models of the 17. One of them's called the 17 Max, and it's got 256 gigabytes, y'all, of space. It sounds wonderful. So anyway, my content for tonight, I have ipsyaddons. This is from the month of December. I never did show them, so I wanted to show them tonight. I'm going to, wash my face and take all this stuff off that I have on. This is today's makeup without the lipstick. The lipstick's done gone. But anyway, I got eyelashes and eyebrows and foundation and stuff on. So I didn't wear a whole lot of makeup today, but I did wear a few things. It was one of those, 10-minute makeup jobs where you just use like 5 or 6 products. And then, so I'm going to take all that off and we're going to do skincare like we usually do. I'm going to probably exfoliate and put on retinol tonight. I'm going to use a physical exfoliate and I'm going to use a plant-based retinol. So I can double up if I do it that way. And let's see, what else have I got going on? Y'all, my Christmas tree is still up. You want to see it? Let me see if I can pick it up without pick the computer. Look, well, there's the ring light too. But anyway, you can see the star, and the star puts all those lights up on the ceiling. It's fun. Anyway, we got that star at the Dollar General store, y'all. How much was it? $15 or $16? $10. $10 for that star. I thought it was a good deal. Ruth, how you doing? I was just talking about you. We're talking about rainy weather and body aches. I always think about you when it rains. I know Danielle's here tonight. How about that? I've been doing good. I should have put on some eyeshadow today because whenever I don't wear eyeshadow, my hooded eyes look even more hooded. But anyway, I just wasn't in the mood. I just wanted to do quick makeup. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Your back hurts whenever it rains because you've had surgery and stuff. You got metal. You got metal in your back. So what's been happening? I hadn't talked to y'all in what, 2 weeks? 3 weeks? I think it's been this is the third week, isn't it? I skipped two Sundays, so this would be the third Sunday. But we're back together, aren't we? Not much exciting. I know. It seems like, after Christmas is over with and everybody just kind of, settles back down and, we get on with the new year, it's almost like there's this, we're in the dead of winter, the Christmas decorations are put away, and there's almost like this kind of let down kind of a feeling. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, that after holiday drag. It's almost like feeling depressed in a way, but not quite. I mean, we're happy. Are y'all going to do some skincare with me tonight? I need some skincare. I've done a couple of masks this week, but as far as exfoliating like I should, I haven't done that. I haven't used any retinol lately. I need to get back with it. You know what I'm saying? I can feel like right through here, I can feel some, whenever I need to exfoliate really bad, I feel texture starting to form right there. Let me take these earrings off. And I just need, so I have this one from Saturday Skin that I thought I would use tonight, y'all. It's almost like a gamage kind of a thing. It's like where the skin, peels up. Anyway, I'm down to the bottom of it. I just need to use it up. So that's what I've been trying to focus on using stuff up. You know what I mean? So anyway, I hope everybody had a good Christmas. We didn't have a big Christmas, but it was pleasant and peaceful, and we enjoyed it. My husband was off work. It was amazing. All right, I'm going to take these eyelashes off. I was brave. I wore eyelashes today, y'all, to church. I didn't wear a whole lot of makeup to go with it, just 5 or 6 products, but I did put on some eyelashes, which is, and they're little wispies, so they weren't really dramatic, but I wore eyelashes today to church. So that was a big deal. Anyway, I've worn these 2 or 3 times and they've got glue and glitter and, stuff stuck to them. And I need to wash them off. So I'm going to try to find a little napkin or something. I've got one in here. Yvette, how are you doing? Yvette's here, everybody. I've got a Kleenex here that's got another pair of lashes in it, so I'm just going to add these also, and then I'll just wash them all off at the same time. I have a little plastic container that holds eyelashes, ones that I've worn before, but it's not over there where I usually keep it. I have no idea where it's at. It could be in my travel bag. I don't know. It's not in this bag. This little train case that I carry with me. Who knows? Everything's all jumbled up at my house right now. Your face is dry. Slipped a little in December, didn't we all? I mean, I wasn't as diligent as I usually am in December. So, just too busy. And now I'm just trying to get back organized, and that's taken. And I really want to focus on all that tomorrow. My husband has, once a year, they have to go and get their fingerprints done. It's just like a formality. I don't know why they don't just keep them on. I mean, your fingerprints never change anyway, but they have to do it every year for some reason. And do they give you a urine test as well? He's listening to a game. He probably didn't hear me. Anyway, it's just part of the regulations, down there at the prison. All right, y'all, the eyebrows are coming off. Oh, has it been snowing where you're at, Yvette? Wow. We wouldn't know how to act if it snowed here. We have very mild winters. Maybe once, maybe twice a year it may snow, and it usually doesn't stick. If it does stick, it melts off just within, you know, 24 hours. Wow. It's been really cold here too. In the 40s during the day, and then it gets down in like 27, something like that at night. Very cold. Very cold. So if you've got that cold of temperatures plus snow, I bet the snow's really dry, and you know, it's hard to pack it together, to build snowman or anything. Hey Jen, how you doing? Yeah, the mountain the mountains contribute to the weather there. I'm gonna try to take this. I have bad knees and they ache. Oh wow. That's what Isel and I were talking about just a few minutes ago. Body aches in the wintertime. She said her body aches because it's raining. All right, I'm gonna take this mascara off, y'all. This is the It Cosmetics waterproof mascara. I like to wear it on days when I go to church, because when I pray, I weep, and I just don't want to look like a raccoon. Okay. And just for the record, the Lorella eyelash glue really works well on whenever you're wearing their wear a pair of eyelashes with that glue and you do weep for whatever reason. The eyelashes stay on your eyes. We had snow today, but it melted today too. Yeah, that's kind of what happens here. Only the mountains got snow here, so I'm okay with that. Well, yeah. When we went to Montana one time, it was in July, And we could see the glacier. We sat outside on like park benches, picnic benches, and had our lunch. It was nice. But off in the distance, you could see the snow-capped glacier mountains. It was wild. I was like, man, there's snow on the mountains here, in July. Okay, make sure I got all this. I didn't use a whole lot of makeup today. I did put on a primer and like a CC cream, full coverage CC cream. But that was it. I can see the mountains in the winter as the air quality is pretty clear. Yeah. See, I think that's so beautiful. I'm going to eat leftover pot roast, so I'm not going to be too chatty. Okay, go ahead and munch out. It doesn't usually do that in Northwest Ohio. Oh, melting on the same day? Yeah. It's like, what a relief. Whoo. Don't have to deal with any ice. All right, let me see what I got here in this little tin. I know I have a cleanser in here. I think a Neutrogena one. And I want to double check the ingredients on the back of that real quick. I don't want to use anything that's going to conflict with retinol or this exfoliant that I'm going to use. Well, who can see that? It's so tiny. And it's written in white. It's the Neutrogena Hydro Boost with hyaluronic acid, fragrance free. So just from the title, I think I'm safe. So I'm gonna roll with it. And I got a bowl of warm water right here with a washcloth. So I'm going to. This is a gel cleanser. I really like it. You thought it was going to stick? Yeah, pot roast sounds yummy. We haven't cooked one in a while. I do like use it or buying a pot roast and browning it off and cooking it into like a beef stew. That's good. All right, so I'm gonna put like a dime-sized amount there. And we're just gonna wash my face. Sylvia, how are you doing? Woo! How are you, my friend? It will snow and melt the next day. We have a lot of sun even in the winter. I couldn't read that tube either. The white writing on blue. I know, it's so hard. It's almost like you have to take a picture of it and then, magnify it like through an editing program or something. You have this cleanser? You haven't used it yet? Well, it's supposed to hydrate the skin, and it's not I will say this, it's not a cleanser that strips the skin in any way. But since I'm going to exfoliate here and then I'm going to use retinol, I want to make sure that I'm using a cleanser that's going to, prepare the skin for that without, drying it out. Anyway, I think I got this in a. Did we get this in a Walmart box, Yvette? I can't remember. Seems like we got this in a Walmart box. I can't remember. I never got my Look Fantastic for December, y'all. It's stuck in limbo. And the one for January has already been shipped. It should be here like any day. Oh, you received yours in a giveaway? It did come in a Walmart box, Ruth? Okay. Did you get it too, Ruth, in your Walmart box? I was really glad to try it. I mean, Neutrogena, it's a drugstore brand. It's um, fairly inexpensive. There's a cooling sensation with this cleanser, and it is a gel, so it's easy to use. But you saw, as I used it, it really didn't foam up on the face, which is fine. I don't mind. The main thing I want to just get off all these traces of makeup to prepare for the exfoliant that I'm going to use. It was in your Walmart box too. That's what I was thinking. It was in the Walmart box, but I didn't want to say it and then, be wrong. It's hard for me to remember because, I get a bunch of boxes and I don't always remember, especially from one month to the next. A lot's happened in the last month, y'all. I just want to get my neck and my chest good too while I'm watching Melissa. So bummed I'm not home to watch and chat with you all. Hope everyone is having a great start to the new year. Well, hi, Melissa. Let me type it in because I have a feeling she's not able to turn her volume on. Okay, so once it's you've got it rinsed off. I mean, you can feel your face, and it's like that squeaky clean. You know what I mean? Not like itchy, squeaky clean, but just really nice and clean. Okay, so I have this exfoliant here from Saturday Skin, and it's called Rub-a-Dub, and it's like a gamache. And did you hear that sound? I'm right at the end of it. I probably have one or two more uses, and it is a physical exfoliant, but there's like some chemical properties to it as well. Anyway, I'm just gonna focus. You can smell it. It's like a medicinal kind of a scent. So if you have any like open acne blemishes on your face, any kind of, you know, scab that's healing, do not use this. Wait till your face clears up. But it's wonderful. It's a wonderful exfoliant. And I can feel the skin. Look at that. See how it's peeling up already? That's how quick this works. I mean, all it takes is a minute or two. And you can literally feel the skin just rolling up off of your face. And so, if you don't really care for those scrubbing type exfoliants, this might be a good alternative for you. Right. That's what I was thinking. There's an ad running for some of you. Too bad we don't have closed caption where Melissa could hear. I mean, not hear, but, read. She said she was going to pop in. So the service is not any good. Her internet service. Now, see how it just gets bigger and bigger? It's like the flakes just multiply. Hey, Rebecca, how are you doing? Good to see you tonight. I'm exfoliating, and it looks like oatmeal on my face. This is the one from Saturday Skin. It's called Rub-a-Dub. Anyway, it doesn't take but a couple of minutes. And then once the flakes start like falling off and onto your shirt, it's time to rinse. or you're going to have a great big mess. So, how was y'all's day? Those of you that just came in within the last 5 minutes or so. Are y'all having a good weekend so far? Oh, you weaned the puppies? Aww. Aww. Are they crying for their mama? Or are they ready to lap up some milk from a bowl? Or whatever y'all are doing, soft food or whatever. It was good. Cooked a pork roast and got laundry done. Ooh, that sounds yummy. Yummy. I love a pork roast. My mother used to fix pork roast with sauerkraut, with cabbage and onions, to kind of sweeten it up a little bit. And she'd serve it with cream potatoes and applesauce. Put a jar of applesauce on the table to have a little something sweet to go with the sour. It was such an awesome meal. She used to spend like all afternoon cooking it. Okay, I'm just rinsing this off, y'all. Itzel is back. Hey, hey, hey. Wait, you want to see Sweet Pea? Where is she? Is she over there in front of the fireplace? He's engrossed in the game. He's not listening to me. She has two beds. She's got one in front of the fireplace, and then I have like a dog blanket that she lays on when I sit on the couch, and she sits right beside me. She's so cute. Let me tell y'all what happened. She had an allergic reaction to some flea medication that we gave her about a week or so ago, and it broke her immune system down, and she wound up having a yeast infection from it. And she broke out underneath her neck and her chin, and like all down the front of her chest and around like her, the curve of her front legs, and it was a mess. She was on fire. She was on fire. She was so miserable. So anyway, I was doing some reading on the internet, and I figured it out. It had to be that flea medicine. And so I'm not going to give her that stuff no more. I have to find another one. You'd be in front of the fireplace if you were there. Yeah, she was miserable. She was so on fire. She would just run around the house trying to get away from it. She couldn't eat. She couldn't. Every time she woke up, she'd just like want to dig and scratch. And you know how yeast infection will smell too. She smelled bad. And I just tried to keep her clean and dry. And I didn't want to put like any kind of people medicine on her because. So anyway, I was going to order this like natural stuff that I found on the internet, but the lady who ran the business said she couldn't ship to the United States. So the order was canceled, and by that time she'd already started clearing up. But those first 3 days, it was horrible. Yeah, she was a miserable little puppy. Y'all know she's going to be 7 years old on March the 1st. can't believe it. I'm like, I looked at her in the face, and my husband was like, she's going to be 49, like in dog years, 7 times 7. And it's just like, I don't want to think about it like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to think about her as being 49 years old, like this dog that's passing the prime of her life. Okay, Ruth, I will. I'll check Amazon next time. Hopefully, there won't be a next time. But anyway, some of the things that they were suggesting was to, find some probiotics, feed them grain-free dog food because yeast feeds on sugar, and of course, grain, it turns to sugar in the bloodstream. It's kind of like someone who's diabetic is not supposed to eat potatoes and pasta and all that stuff. And then of course the medication, breaks down their immune system. That feels better. Okay, y'all, I am ready to do some skincare now that we've got that exfoliating out of the way. Let me do a 5-minute mask and then we'll go in with some retinol. I got these ones from Lululemon. I need to use them up. If you ever buy a box of these, y'all, there's 32 masks in the box, and I feel like they've lasted me forever. Anyway, but they're not individually packaged because they're all just stacked right on top of each other in this box, but they stay moist. You don't have to worry about them drying out. I was sad when my 4-year-old labs got sugar face, white patches. Hard to believe, Sweet Pea 7. I know. It just seems like we just got her yesterday, practically. She was a year and a half old when we adopted her. But anyway, March the 1st will be her birthday, according to the documents that are on at the vet's office, which she has one of those microchips, You know how they insert those in the back of their neck? So that was done before we adopted her. She had been spayed and the microchip. So I guess all the information, is on the microchip. Her birth date and, the fact that she's been spayed and all of that. She had another name back then. And I think it was Dolly Parton, if I remember correctly. And Sugar Bear what was his name, honey? I keep trying to involve him in the conversation, but he's engrossed. I need to leave him alone. Anyway, it was something like Elvis or something. I don't know what it was. Anyway, I renamed them Sweet Pea and Sugar Bear. Y'all, this mask covers everything. Look, it's like right up on my eyeballs. I'm going to go. My Lou just squeezed a juice box all over me, so I get to shower. Enjoy your shower. Lord have mercy. Kids. Good night, Yvette. I mean, not Yvette. Good night, Itzel. I don't know why I said Yvette. I think I was reading Yvette's comment that said, good night, Itzel. So anyway, these masks right here, they fit so tight that when you talk, this piece right here comes loose. And so the whole 5 minutes that I'm wearing it, if I'm talking, I have to keep like pressing that piece down. But they're cheap. The whole box, it's 32 masks for, I think I paid $17, which is like a little over 50 cents a mask, which is an incredible deal. Anyway, I think I got it on the Skin Lab website, if I recall correctly. I placed an order there, ordered a serum and some masks, and set up an account. My dog Gizmo was named Cisco when I got him from the rescue. I changed it as he didn't look like a Cisco. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about, you know. And then as we got to know our dogs, Sugar Bear, he loved to lick me. He loved it. He would lick and lick and lick and lick and lick. So I nicknamed him Chief Thousand Licker because we counted one time, and he licked me like over 400 times, and he was still going. I just quit. I was like, okay, that's it. Your nickname is now Chief Thousand Licker. I gave him a Native American name, Chief Thousand Licker. And I have lots of nicknames for Sweet Pea. I call her Mommy's Little Yum Yum because when I kiss her, I go yum 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 yum. You know, just fun stuff like that. See what I mean about this show? Anyway, I'm not going to have it on long. This is one thing about these little masks. They're just like 5-minute masks, which is great because you can use one every day. So, yes. I was thinking the other day about a lot of my regulars just have kind of like got distracted, doing other things or whatever. Life in general has kind of pulled them away from the Sunday night live stream. So I was thinking about forming a group over on Instagram with, the people that attend my Sunday night live streams. And not for the purpose of everybody chatting with one another necessarily, but just so that I could stay in touch, because a lot of people don't think to read the community tab over on YouTube. But, if they were in a group, I don't know. What do y'all think? Is that a bad idea or is it a good idea? The rescue comes up with some odd names. Yeah, I mean, they name what, 20, 30 dogs a day, probably. I mean, they got to come up with some, Valerie, how are you? All right, so that serum is drying. Let me get my retinol out. I'm going to use retinol tonight. This Medic 8, that's what I want to use. It's a stable retinol night serum. I think it has bachuchiol in it. Anyway, I want to use that. I'm going to use a lip treatment. And I'm going to use an eye cream. I've been using this one from Caudalie. And then I'll put a moisturizer on top of all of that. Ruth, was it you that was telling me you had this Emu Apple Super Bounce mask from Sand and Sky? Somebody was telling me they had it also. Yeah, a lot of my Sunday night regulars have just, how life will just kind of carry you away. And I just want everybody to know that I care about them. And rather than trying to generate 25 conversations, with different ones, I just thought if I pulled everybody together, in one group, I could just shoot one message. And I don't know. I don't want to bombard everybody with, a lot of messages, but, or start, a group chat where it's going to be impossible to, you'd have to read like 50 messages a day to try to, I want to set like a structure for it and hope that, if anybody wants to, like two people want to have a conversation, they can chat separately between the two of them. I was just wondering if, it works like a moisturizer. I was just wondering if it would work on top of, the retinol that I'm going to lay down. Because it's supposed to glow and plump the skin. Yeah, I just want to do like a check in or just a reminder, about the skin treats. Um, I don't know. I was just thinking, you know what I'm saying? I was just trying to stay in touch with everybody. I lose track of people. I've subscribed to a bunch of people, that have been subscribed to me over the last couple of years, and it's almost like everyone's just kind of, once everybody gets monetized, it's like they're just trying to maintain their own channels, and it's just hard to keep up and stay in touch with everybody that I've connected with, And I have a lot of subscriptions. A lot of them are YouTubers, and a lot of them are just, people that I watch or have watched, or, I just want to receive the notifications for to see if it's something that might interest me for that day or whatever. You've never tried it with a retinol? I want to, I'm going to, I think I'm going to try it just a, what do you call it? Like a patch test. So, anyway, it's kind of orange looking. So I just want to do a little patch test right here. I'm going to put the retinol on everywhere, but down here on I'm going to put a little bit of that apple mask and use it because it's like a moisturizer, but you can sleep in it. It's really nice. So that's what I'm thinking. After you use retinol, you want to use some type of moisturizer on top of that because retinol can dry out the skin, even if it's a mild form of retinol. Okay, so there's the retinol. I subscribe, and if I get bored, I unsubscribe channels. Bree. Hey, Bree, how you doing? Um, Usually once I subscribe to somebody, I stay subscribed unless they do something that makes me feel, that just it's like a red flag. All right, I'm going to try a little bit of this. But there's a lot of people that I've subscribed to that I'm just going to try a little dab right here and just give it a few minutes, and then we'll come back to this if I don't have a reaction, which I doubt that I will, but I just want to make sure. I usually don't have reactions to too much. It's hard. I don't know how people are on IG and Facebook, not to mention YouTube. Oh, yeah, and TikTok and Twitter and, the whole bit. But, content creators, especially the larger content creators, they're not really on there to binge watch other people's channels so much as they are to, just create content and put it out there for their own channel. But, with the holidays and everything, people got kind of sucked into what they have going on in their life. And I've noticed that there's probably about 15 or 20 people that used to come to my Sunday night live streams. I mean, like every week, and watch my videos and comment on my videos. And they just haven't been, I just haven't seen hide nor hair of them here lately. Oh, yeah. I don't have a TikTok. And I have a Twitter, but I just don't really get on Twitter. That whole platform is just, I'm so visually, I'm a visual learner and visually, I like visuals. And so there's, it's just one or two lines on Twitter, just quick little messages. And if you click on any links over there, it's going to lead you to another platform. And now that Instagram is tied in with Facebook, I can post something on Instagram. It'll just automatically go to Facebook. So that simplifies that. And if I don't want it to show up on Instagram, I'll just go straight to Facebook and, post something there. Yeah, there's a lot on TikTok, I hear. I don't know, you know, but they say that you can just waste a lot of time. All right, I'm going to use this eye cream from Caudalie. I've really been enjoying this one. It doesn't take much. It made me stress to alternate. And then we haven't even mentioned this yet, but then there's emails. And I get a bunch because I subscribe to a lot of, makeup and skincare companies. And, I've got other things in my email box too. Stuff for my husband's job. Here comes an ad, y'all. After my account got hacked, I don't have a Facebook anymore. What a bummer. All right, so there's that. Oh my gosh, the personal stuff people post on Facebook and TikTok. I'm talk fighting and stuff. Oh yeah, stupid, stupid. I'm like, y'all need to go somewhere. I have to pass it up. That feels pretty good, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and put this on my face because I really want to use this mask as a moisturizer tonight. I need the treatment. Oh yeah, that feels really good. I like this. It feels, there's a cooling sensation, and it's very invigorating. I really like it. Yeah, our daughter, she got hacked, and she just basically had to start a new account. And of course, everybody she knew reported the hacker, which that put that account in Facebook jail. So she wasn't even able to access it herself. That feels really good. Look at the glow, y'all, from this product. It is awesome. It plumps and it glows the skin. Okay, that feels tremendous. Tremendous. Let me put a little on my décolleté. Sweet pea, what you doing? You want to say hi? She's rooting around. She's fixing to lay down. Daddy just went to bed, so she's fixing to find her a comfortable spot. All right. Y'all want to see some ipsy? I got ipsyaddons from December. They came in. They've been here probably a month. I just never have You know, I missed 2 Sunday nights on live streams, and so I just never have shared this stuff with you guys. But I got some really nice things. I got this Murad toner, the vitamin C toner, because I really liked the one that they sent me. So I got this on sale. And that's the good thing about the Ipsy add-ons, is that you can get everything like super inexpensive. Anyway, that's a really good toner if you like to use vitamin C in the mornings, especially, which is when I like to use it. That's what the bottle looks like. It's 6 fluid ounces. So it's a nice size. And you can use this at nighttime, but I don't recommend using it with retinol. So what I do is I use vitamin C in the mornings, and then at night I alternate, with retinol and my AHAs and BHAs and all that stuff. Most of the time that's how I do it. Exfoliate and all that stuff. Yeah, you just have to close the account and start all over. But you didn't start all over is what you're saying. You're just saying you're done. You're done with Facebook. Yeah, it is a nice size. There's 4 ounce toners that are out there, I think, but I really prefer the 6 ounce. But anyway, here's the bottle that I've been using right here. So, okay, and then I got from Odacite. It's a retinol with hyaluronic acid. It's a renewing serum. So this is like a twofer, hyaluronic acid and retinol. I just thought this would be a really good product. I've never really used anything from this brand before, but I was really drawn to it. Anyway, that's what the bottle looks like. It's pretty, isn't it? Pretty blue bottle, but the serum is kind of clear looking. Anyway, you shake it up and you just use a few drops. And it says to use in the evening, which is when I like to use retinol, because your skin renews as you sleep. All right, so I got that. And then I got the cleanser from Rodial, the vitamin C cleanser. Isn't that a pretty bottle, y'all? I'm thinking this might smell like oranges. You lost pictures because of hackers? Wow, what a burn. See, that's the bummer about closing your Facebook account. I have so many photos stored on Facebook that I don't have anywhere else. That doesn't really smell like oranges. It smells kind of medicine-like. It's not bad, though. I've got other things that smell like this, and I really don't mind it. So anyway, I got that. I got several things that were skincare oriented. Hey, Katie, how you doing? And then from Biro, I got the celery AHA plus LHA resurfacing serum. So a couple new serums. Here's what that looks like. You have to shake it up. Happy New Year to you too, sweetheart. So isn't that pretty, y'all? It looks kind of milky at the bottom. I think it might be not just the liquid itself, but the color of the bottle. I think the bottle's like got a green gradient. Maybe I just need to keep shaking it. I don't know. It looks kind of milky. Yeah, I found some nice add-ons. Anyway, I like the way that looks too. But have you noticed nothing's from the same brand? Everything's from different brands. But I wasn't thinking about, trying to find like a brand that had, a whole line of each and everything. I was just thinking, ooh, that sounds like a good product. Then I'd see something else. And I thought, ooh, that looks like a good product. And so I just got what I was drawn to. And I thought, well, I could just work things into my rotation. And I did get some makeup items. I got the Ciate London Watermelon Burst setting powder. Have you guys used this? It's a super fine powder, and it's a setting powder. And it does have a scent. It smells like watermelon. It's a beautiful powder. Hey, Christine, how are you doing? Happy New Year. Yes, we had really nice Christmas, quiet. Not a great big hoopla of a holiday, but it was peaceful and quiet. And my husband was off work, which is, he works at a prison. So, they don't get all the holidays off. They have to rotate. So anyway, he had Christmas and New Year's this year. And so we were very thankful. But anyway, this is a really super fine setting powder, y'all. It's so finely milled that it's like it glistens. Anyway, I hope it doesn't have any flashback. I'm going to test this out soon. Not because I need to open another powder, but I like Ciate London and I want to test this out. Am I late? Yes, you're late. You're late to the party, girl. We've been going about an hour. All right, so I got that. I'm okay-ish. Glad to hear you and your husband had a good holiday. Thank you. Well, hang in here with us, Christina, and hopefully you feel a little bit better by the time that you leave. This is a really nice group of ladies. The community here is really awesome. Very encouraging. Very encouraging group of ladies. Okay, then I got the Tarte Maracuja Juicy Blush in the shade Orchid. Look at this, y'all. It's like a rosy kind of a pinkish peach color. And this is the full-size blush. Look at that. It's a cream blush. Isn't that pretty? Can y'all see the color? That's probably how true the color is right there. I don't know why they call it orchid. Anyway, it's got a mirror. It is beautiful. And Katie, it's going to melt right into the skin. I just know it will. I'm not going to swatch it right now because I just finished with my skincare. And I'm just letting it. My skin feels super soft and smooth. I used the Saturday Skin Rub-A-Dub Gamage Exfoliator. And then I went in and washed my face and rinsed it off and put on a serum and a retinol and a moisturizer. Okay, and then we have a couple of lip liners here. No, these are eyeliners. They're waterproof eyeliners from Persona. There's a brown one and a plum one in here, and they've got it wrapped in like this foil packet. Which brown and plum, those, they're pretty close, pretty close to the same color tone. I mean, if you were doing a brown eyeshadow look and you put plum eyeshadow with it, it would be okay, and vice versa, So anyway, that'll be really nice for those, brown and plum eye looks. Do you like the Persona eyeliners? I thought I'd give them a try. I think I've used them before, but I can't remember. But when it says waterproof, you've got my attention. Oh, by the way, my littlest bro surprised us over Christmas by announcing he finally got engaged. Well, how about that? How about that? That's funny, Ruth. That reminded me of the White Rabbit from Alice in Wonderland. Yes, I'm late for a very important date. Yeah, you just missed the skincare portion, and I'm just showing my Ipsy add-ons right now. Okay, and then I have the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz Skinny Brow Pencil. I think it's like a little deluxe brow pencil. And I got it in medium brown. So I wore this brown eye pencil today that was called Caramel, and it had a bit of red in it, which really wasn't bad in like when you're in a room. But once you get outside, you know, that natural light hits it, and it made my eyebrows look kind of red, like, and I really didn't like the way that looked. But I don't like throwing eyebrow pencils away because, I mean, unless they're just hideous on me, you know what I mean? So I'll probably continue to use it, but I probably try to mix, you know, that color with like a taupe or something. I've never used the eyebrow pencil, only her pomade. Anyway, this has got a safety seal on it, so we can sing the safety seal song if you guys like. And then I'll break the seal and we'll open it up and I'll show y'all the component. Okay? So sing with me now. Safety seal, safety seal. We like it when the products have a safety seal. Yay, safety seal. Melissa likes the safety seal song. She's not here to sing it with me. When she answers me in my comments, y'all, she always puts safety seal and some, you know, the musical note emojis. And then she says cha 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 at the end of her comment. So cute. So then recently you know, the little animal emoji that looks like a seal, you know, the sea animal, the seal, she put that with it. And I thought, oh, how cute. So anyway, here it is, y'all. Just a skinny little brow pencil. This might last me, I don't know, a month maybe. Because I go through eyebrow pencils. So it's just a tiny little thing. You know, by the time you get it. So, but I do believe the color is going to work. I usually use a taupe or a medium brown. So anyway, I went over my hand there about, I don't know, 6 or 8 times. Of course, I could make it darker if I wanted to, probably. Anyway, that's a teeny little pencil. There's no spoolie, I don't think, with it. Ooh, sorry, I didn't mean to bump the computer. Custom spoolie brush. Where is the spoolie brush? Oh, it's down here on the other end. Wow. Look at that. You know, there's not much product in there when over half of the component is the spoolie. So this might only last a couple of weeks. It's only like a couple of inches long, if that. So this covers the spoolie, and this covers the pencil. So I don't know how much they charge for this, but if you're like me and you go through eyebrow pencils, this might not last you very long at all. Hey, Sue Ellen, how are you? Yes, it's been a while. I think this is like the 3rd Sunday. I didn't have for Christmas Eve or New Year's Eve. I didn't do a live stream. So I had a nice, you know, break, you know, celebrated the holidays and just, you know, you need that every now and then. You know, you just need to break away from the routine. But I did miss y'all. Speaking of safety, I'm scared to put anything on my eyes. I was cleaning a few months ago and vinegar dropped in my left. I ended up rubbing it so much that I scratched my eyeball and went to the ER. Holy moly. And if she's the right one, that's perfect. A lovely wedding to look forward to. Congrats. I missed something. Who's getting married? Ever since my eye has been bothering me. I went to an eye doctor and he said I was fine, but it doesn't feel normal. Well, I sure hate to hear that, Christina. You know, the eyes are such a delicate part of our body. You know what I mean? Oh, you're talking about Megan's brother getting married? Yeah, okay. Aunt Bree. How sweet is that? Yeah, maybe get a second opinion. Go to an ophthalmologist, not an optometrist. Okay, and then I got the Maracuja highlighter from Tarte, and this is in the shade Champagne Glow, which is like a goldish kind of a shade. And I have one similar to this in a different color. And I really like it because you just give it a couple clicks and you know, and just tap it on and then just, it's a cream highlighter and it's beautiful. It's a beautiful product. So let me show y'all the component on this. I love Tarte, y'all. They have such nice products. So here you go. It's at a slant, and you just get it going. And then once you get it going, you only push it up as far as you need to, because once you get it up, it won't go back down. So let me just swatch this on my hand where y'all can see it. Can y'all see that? So this shade right here is really nice for my complexion. You see, it shows up when the light hits it, but then when you turn it away, it just kind of disappears. That's how you know that you're going to have a highlighter that's not going to be too dark for you. So anyway, let me just tap it in and let y'all see what it looks like once it's tapped in. So see that glow? It's not like highlight to the moon or anything, but it's definitely glowing. It's really, really nice. And it will really show up. This lighting right here is indirect, but it would see, there you go. When the light from the ceiling hits it, see how that just picks up? That's really pretty. You did see an ophthalmologist 1 month after the ER? Good. Because you can never be too, cautious when it comes to your eyes, I don't think. All right, and then I got, y'all know I love that mascara from Iconic London, right? It's like I'm so stuck on it right now. So Ipsy had it on their add-on sale, and I was like, yes. So I snatched it up, and anyway, I'm excited about it. I'm not going to open it up because TikTok starts the clock, but I have a backup, and I'm very happy about that. So this is not the triple threat. This is the one that's called Enrich and Elevate. But I do have the triple threat as a backup. But anyway, I wanted to try this one too. Because Iconic London, if their triple threat mascara is good, I bet this one's good too. So anyway, it's in the color black. And this is a lash lengthening formula. So I was thinking maybe I could use them together. When you have, when you lift your lashes, and it lengthens them, and then you put the waterproof on top of that. Anyway, we'll see. We'll see what happens. So anyway, it's supposed to, lengthen and volumize. I'm not sure if it's waterproof. I don't think it is. It is a water based mascara, so maybe not. But there is wax in it, so anyway, it could be smudge proof or water resistant. Yeah, that's that tip right there, Katie. Like, you're pretty fair complected as well, and some highlighters have quite a bit of like the gold in it is not very very light. It's kind of dark, like, and if when you turn, away from the light and it doesn't disappear, or it looks like a bruise, then it's too dark. It's too dark for your skin. All right, this is the last thing, y'all. This is another mascara. I think I might have been interested in trying some new mascaras when I was placing this order. So anyway, this is from Pacifica. It's called Stellar Gaze Length and Strengthen Mineral Mascara with coconut and vitamin B, 100% vegan and cruelty free. So this is like all natural ingredients. It says it's long wearing and nourishing with the power to separate, lengthen, and add volume. I mean, it sounds like everything you want. With the exception of it being waterproof. So I don't know. I don't know why I would buy something that doesn't clearly say it's, waterproof. I mean, because I'm so picky about mascaras. But anyway, here's what the component looks like. But I do like, mineral type, makeup products, powders and foundations and things like that. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'll give it a go. So anyway, that was my ipsyaddons. Makeup, skincare. No eyeshadow. Can y'all believe that? I didn't order any eyeshadow at all. I'm fixing to cancel a couple of subscriptions. And I was going to check with y'all because I know, there's certain subscriptions that I order that y'all prefer, above the others. I know you all like Allure. I know you all like the Walmart box. I know you all like the Look Fantastic because there's some skincare in that. And I know you all like, the Ice Cream Beauty and Ipsy and BoxyCharm and all those. But I was going to ask about the Slay Glam. Is that one that you all would really miss if I were to cancel that? I have so many unopened mascaras. Oh, I know. I do too. Triple threat makes me laugh. I'm a triple threat to my eyeball. Oh, I know, Christina, right? Yeah. I don't even want to count the mascaras that I own. water's good tonight. I want to try lash extensions, but I hear they're a pain to take care of. And then when they start to when they're ready to come off and they start coming off, you know, one or two lashes at a time, your eyelashes look real sporadic until you actually go and, get them taken off professionally. Look like little spiders. Ipsy add-ons have been better than the monthly choices. I agree, Ruth. I agree. The choices this month weren't all that exciting to me. I mean, I'm sure I'll enjoy what I did choose. But I don't know. I think we've been getting Ipsy and BoxyCharm for so long that we have so much in our collections that we're just not as excited about it, like we used to be. You wouldn't miss the Slay Glam? You wouldn't either, Valerie? I'm the only reason that I really want to quit them, y'all, is because it comes late. It comes late. And I mean, I did not get the November box until almost the end of December. And then as soon as I received the December box, they were dispatching the January one, which I've got it sitting over there. And I mean, the November box, then they dispensed the December box. So I got them both in December, like a week apart. And this is not the first time that it's happened. And it used to come the first month that I ordered it. It came in this really cute box with the handle, and the packaging was super cute. And so anyway, the presentation is not near as cute as it used to be. She's late. There's a lack of communication like there really needs to be. And I feel like, I don't know how I feel. I just don't feel like there's enough importance placed on customer service. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. I do like the products that she chooses for her bags, because that's what it is. It's really a bag. It's not a box anymore. And I do like the eyeshadow palettes and the highlighters and the mascaras and everything that she puts to, that she curates for us, and the brands that are represented, the indie brands. But I don't like them. I don't like late. I just don't like late. I just don't like it. And she never fails to take the money out on the very first day of the month. And a lot of times it's a few minutes after midnight when it happens. I mean, she doesn't even really wait till business hours. So it's like she's really super eager to take the money. And it's almost like she's, and I don't know this for a fact, but I just get the feeling that there are some things that she hasn't paid for yet until she takes our money. And then, once she gets the money, then she can pay for whatever, and the stuff comes to her, and she gets it by the middle of the month, and then she starts shipping everything out at the end of the month, and it's just bad business. She needs to get her funds in order to where she has enough in her, her account, her private account, where she can pay for things in advance and have it all there and ready and waiting, so that when she takes the money out of our account on the first day of the month, she's already, putting the bags and stuff together to start the shipping process, that very first week. That's my opinion. I don't know these things for a fact, but that's the feeling that I get from the experience that I've had as a customer. So I'm really seriously thinking about canceling Slay Glam because it frustrates me. You like the Slay Glam boxes? They make you want to subscribe. I like the products. Spider legs is what lashes are. Yeah. Yeah, Jen, right? I think we've had boxing Ipsy so long it would take something special to wow us. Yeah, I agree. It's always an option for us to watch Slay Glam unboxings on other channels if we want. Um, it's weird to me that there are certain few that always get their Slay Glam box, you know, as spoilers, spoiler alert type videos that they can create for all of us. And, but we're waiting and waiting and waiting. And by the time that my bag gets here, sometimes I've forgotten what's coming, lately would definitely be annoying. Businesses have to compete with others. If they can't keep up, that's their loss, especially with customer service. Yeah. So anyway, over the holidays, while I was waiting on my November bag, I went over to her personal um, Instagram page, and she was off traveling somewhere, in another country, you know. And I was like, wait a minute. We're all sitting here waiting and waiting and waiting. And I'm feeling like there's a money issue going on. And you're off traveling in another country somewhere. Mm-mm-mm. All I could do was shake my head. Hey, 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 Paula, how you doing? Anyway, I'm just speculating. Like I said, I'm speculating. I do not know um, if there was a money issue, for a fact. The excuse that I heard was that there was something that she had ordered that was late. She pinned it on another company. She was waiting on a product or something. Anyway, I have a hard time believing that it's somebody else's fault. You know what I mean? Saints, Angels, Sinners Lady really about sunk her business. What you mean with the same kind of ethics that I'm talking about? I've got mixed feelings after seeing so many super expensive advent calendars with crappy products. It's like a toss up between spending tons of money for crappy product or waiting longer for good. Yes, some of the advent calendars were a bit pricey this year. I went with a more affordable one, the Makeup Revolution one. The packaging, the prettiest one win. Glossy box is pretty with the ribbon. I know, and I wanted that one, Jen, but they couldn't. They ran out or something. Anyway, they sent me an email and they credited my account. So I was going to do two advent calendars this year. I was going to do the Makeup Revolution one and the Glossy Box one because both of them together were still going to be cheaper than the Look Fantastic one. So small business owners need to get their priorities straight. It's a very competitive market. Yeah, yeah. The not me person needs to be put in a corner. Yeah, I agree, Paula. I mean, somebody's got to take responsibility, And if you're the CEO of a company, where does the buck stop? It stops with you. You're the one that's running the show. So I never heard of between $500 and $1,500. That's insane. Yeah, there is a lot of expensive ones. That one from P. Louise had the cutest packaging, but there was no way I was going to pay that price. That was the cute, and again, it was the box, and I'm not one to keep boxes like that. She was really rude to customers when they had an issue. She yelled at people during her lives and just in general blocked some customers or attacked them when they had questions about their products. Oh, wow. One person's video popped up in my head. She spent $11,000 on advent calendars. I didn't even watch because I thought it was ridiculous. Yeah, that's just too much. That's too much. I just wanted to feature one or two, and it wound up just being one this year. I was just trying to keep things simple, and I didn't want to spend a lot of money, and I just wanted to do something that was affordable. I wanted to promote something that I had never promoted before. And the Makeup Revolution one was one that, I've had my eye on for several years, and I just went with it. I can't imagine spending $11,000 on advent calendars. P. Louise had a lot of issues. Honestly, the best I saw was the Vogue. It was expensive, but worth it. I would rather get that one than all the others. I don't know if I even saw that one, Katie. And I really don't know about P. Louise and the issues that they had. I mean, I didn't really. I watched a couple of spoiler videos, but that was it. I really didn't watch any unboxings because I just made up my mind I wasn't gonna. The $11,000 had to either be Alexandria Ryan or Mia Maples. The Vogue was nice, but the high-end ones I saw unboxed were terrible. Probably the one that was high end, what I would consider high end, that interested me the most, probably, other than the P. Louise one, but as far as like skincare is concerned, was the oh my mind just went blank. It's a UK brand, y'all. I can't even think right now. Anyway, they feature skincare and oh, I can't remember the brand, y'all. Right off the top of my head, my mind just went blank. Anyway, it was that brand. So everything that came in their advent calendar was that brand. And I can't even talk intelligently right now because I can't remember the brand. Sorry, y'all. I just need to shut up. Hey, y'all, just woke up. Sorry. Hi, Janet. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. So you got a nap. I didn't get a nap. And I didn't get enough sleep last night either. Space NK. Elemis. It just hit me, y'all. Elemis. I would have bought the Elemis advent calendar if I was looking for, you know, yeah. There you go, Sue Ellen. $260. Plus, I already have a bunch of Elemis products here, so there was no point in me getting that one. Yeah, they had a nice one too. So, yeah, Elemis has good products, no doubt. They're dependable. Elemis was a ripoff. It was all samples except for one full size on the last day. Wow. I think that here lately advent calendars have just taken off to the point where, you know, they kind of take advantage, of the enthusiasm that the beauty community is, experiencing, is feeling for advent calendars. I mean, I never saw so many advent calendars from so many different companies and so many different types of advent calendars that were out there. And I mean, even magazines, like Taste of Home, and different ones like that were featuring their own advent calendars. And I mean, it was hard for me to wrap my head around, all the different choices that were out there. So how many products were in the LMS one this year? Does anybody remember? For $260, if there were 25 products, that's like a little over $10 per day. And the LMS is an expensive brand, so that would it wouldn't surprise me if they were all, samples, deluxe samples, except for one. I mean, we think about the price as a whole, but if there's like 25, it was 12 products. So 12 products into $260. It's like a little over 20, about $21 a day. Let me figure it out here. Let me get my calculator. 260 divided by 12. Did I do that right? 260 divided by 12. 21.66666667. So per product. You lied. It was 24. Okay. Let's redo that. Now see, that's more like it. 260 divided by 24 equals 10.8333333. So, for LMS, $10 product for a deluxe size, that's not bad. I mean, it's still a big chunk. I mean, come on, who's going to spend, the average person is not going to spend $260 on an advent calendar. I mean, when I did the Look Fantastic ones those 2 years, I paid, I think it was $121 one year, and I had a discount because of, me having an account with them. And then one year I got it for as low as 105. And to me, that was a bite, that was a chunk of money for an advent calendar. But there were 25 boxes, and the products were pretty decent, with the exception of that one candle, the lady with the boobs. I did not like that product at all. Y'all, I just scratched a place on my back here. I just can't. $260 on samples. Yeah. I would rather have a 12 a day and a few more full size. Yeah, it does seem like more satisfying, the full size products. What did Christine say? Oh, y'all are talking about gingerbread houses. But anyway, listen, y'all, I have LMS. So, I've collected it, and I have a whole, a whole tub of it. Because I've done, Therapeutic Thursdays, all the brands, for Therapeutic Thursdays. I mean, I have a whole cabinet here. It's actually an armoire, like a entertainment center kind of thing, and it's nothing but skincare. I need to go through it. I'm sure some of it's expired, but anyway, there really isn't a necessary time to include nudies in women's boxes. I mean, it was crazy, and I wasn't even Anyway, I'm gonna get off of that. that candle, and the way it burned too, y'all. It was like it didn't. it didn't burn evenly. So it was like once her neck was burned up and it went down, into the center of the calendar, it was like she melted away. It's like she split, her body split, and she melted away. It was weird. I told Terry, I said, I'm just throw it away. I'm not gonna even try to, you know. My dog chewed my lady candle up. I guess he objected to it. Ah, that's funny. If you think Dior, Chanel, Elemis, and other high price, you can about guess it all be samples and be sold overpriced. I could have gone with something like, tea, like flavored teas, or I could have gone with chocolates, or and stayed in a very affordable range, and featured one or two boxes that way. But I really wanted it to be within my niche, my the beauty side of things, skincare, makeup. And so that's why I chose I'm really glad that I chose Makeup Revolution and the way that it worked out. And Jen was the one that brought this to my attention. She reminded me that there were several lippies in the box that were going to be coming in the box. And I had seen the spoilers and I knew that there were several lippies in there. And there wound up being 8 of them altogether. And so the last my lip parade gave me a chance to do the last of the giveaways, and it gave me a chance to like show, all the lippies that came in the advent calendar box. It just worked out really good, I thought. Lori, I bet that's one item you remember from the advent calendar. It was atrocious. I know. It was like, come on, people. What are they going to do next? A naked man? If they sent something like that, I wouldn't even show it on camera. I wouldn't. So that's that. Just keep on rolling. Just keep on rolling. That candle turned you off too? Yeah, it did me too. Katie, what did you decide about FabFitFun? Did you cancel it, or are you going to wait and see what happens in the spring, or? You like watching the coffee ones? I would enjoy a coffee one. I really would. But I did quite a few collabs with different businesses this last year through Amazon, and I'm done with that. I'm just going to tell y'all that right up front. I'm not doing that anymore. If a company wants me to review their product, it needs to fit within my niche, and they need to send the product straight to me without me having to, without reimbursing me and making me fork out the cash through, my PayPal account to Amazon. I'm just not going to do that anymore. I am totally tempted to order the P. Louise lip gloss and conditioner. They come in those boxes that look like a juice box that says Bad Biatch Energy. I haven't tried them. I'd like to try their eyeshadow primer, though. I canceled. I'm already having FOMO. Oh, my. Well, maybe if you don't look, when all get something else to replace it and just don't look at FabFitFun. Maybe you won't miss it as bad. How long were you with FabFitFun, Katie? It seemed like a while, wasn't it? That's what we were saying about Ipsy and BoxyCharm earlier. It's like we've been with these subscriptions for so long that it's some of the choices and, the things that they're featuring are just kind of ho hum. I've only tried P. Louise eyeshadows and eye primers. They're good. Yeah, I want to try their eyeshadow primer. 3 years. Wow. You see, I've been with Ipsy, y'all, since 2017. Since I started my channel, I've been with Ipsy. The Ipsy glam bag, the small Ipsy glam bag. At that time, that's all they had. And it was $10 a bag. And the samples were real small. And but I mean, that's a long time to be with a subscription company. And it's like you hate to let go of it because you've been with them for so long. You know what I mean? I understand. I understand how you feel, especially when it comes to like add-ons and the extra sales and all that kind of stuff. I just want a home decor box that I don't have to take out a loan for. Oh, there you go. Home decor. That's cool. Seems like um, you could find one. That would be nice, Janet. I'm sure a lot of women would order that too. I want to find something to replace it, but I'm just not excited about any of the lifestyle boxes. Well, maybe there's something right around the turn of the bend here that'll just, jump out at you. I just want a nice home without having to take out a loan. I tried Margot Elena. I didn't like it. Lifestyle boxes haven't really been my thing either, but I do like the practical items in the Lorella box that you know appeal to somewhat of a. It's not decorating, but they're good for me because I travel, and there's things that I need that I don't know if y'all have been watching my Lorella unboxings. They send stuff like eyebrow tweezers. There's all kinds, tools, mirrors, um, hair clips. I got a coffee mug one time. I love that coffee mug. Um, Travel bags. One time I got a pillow and a blanket, a travel pillow and a blanket that the pillow, you zip it up, you wrap up the blanket and you zip it up in this like casing and it turns into a pillow. And if you want the blanket, you just unzip it and you've got the blanket. So anyway, Lorella's good about, stuff like that. Stuff that brushes and sponges and just practical items that they're not really lifestyle items, but it's not really qualifies, you know, it's all part of beauty, but it's not makeup and it's not, skincare. It's stuff that you can use. I'm going to miss my refills the most. I wonder if you were to write them a letter, Katie, and just tell them how you feel about what happened, if that would make a difference. Not necessarily a long letter, but just put the cards on the table. Home Goods, Ross, TJ Maxx. Janet, I think that if you had the time that you would and you had the resources, you would be able to create some really nice, home decorating boxes yourself. I mean, I'm just imagining here because of the way that you have an eye for color and putting things together. I just, somebody that has a knack for it would be able to probably curate a really nice, box. even if you just did it quarterly. You like that lighted mirror? Yeah, that was cool. That looked like Hollywood, didn't it? Hey Joe, how you doing? Yeah, Christina, that's what this is like. It's like a little neck pillow. I mean, it's not round like it comes around your neck. It's a rectangle shape, but it just fits right in the crook of your neck and it just fits perfect. And it's perfect for traveling, when you just want to. I'm always a passenger whenever we travel. I never drive. So, you know, it's just nice to have a little pillow. Or if I'm cold, I could unwrap it and use the blanket. The blanket is not very wide. It's just wide enough to, go across my body because, well, I'm a large woman anyway, but for someone that was more slender than me, it would be more than adequate. But it's definitely long enough to cover me from my shoulders all the way, down to the end of my feet. But somebody that's taller than me, it might not cover their feet. So it wasn't really like a big, huge blanket, but would definitely keep you warm. It was really nice. It felt really good. I used it. I used it to sleep with one weekend. You'd love to do that, Janet? I could see, if you had time, and the resources. I mean, it would be mass production. You'd probably have to get your whole family involved helping you, especially when it came to shipping the stuff out. But, it's fun to imagine. I didn't know that, Ruth. I didn't know that about the opening hole in the back. You'd love to do that if and when you retire? Oh, you will. You'll eventually retire. My niece got this fancy light up mirror. She's into makeup. How big is it, Jen? I mean, just think, Janet, what you could do. You could gather, centerpieces and coasters and, you know, um, vases and pottery and knickknacks and candles and, wall hangings and all kinds of stuff. Table runners. There you go. The has a USB plug. The mirror does. That's cool. I have a power strip. I have two areas where I sit. This one and that other one, and there's a power strip at both places where I can plug stuff up. So are you saying that the pillow should go, the opening is in the back and you should have the bulk of the pillow like underneath your chin? Is that what you're talking about, Ruth? If only investors would pick it up. My hubs, my hub's love knows all about shipping stuff used to. See, y'all would make a great team, Janet. Wow, I think I might have put a bug in your ear. I mean, you're wishing for that type of a subscription. If you just could provide that service, you know, I mean, you guys might make some really good money at it. You never know. All right, peoples, my doggo is up from her nap. I have to get off so I can feed her and help her around. Okay. Thank you for coming, Christina. Y'all, I'm not going to do a giveaway tonight because I've got several giveaways that I've got to prepare to ship out this next week. So just forgive me tonight because I already have like 5 or 6 that I need to send out from the advent calendar and stuff. So I'm just going to let y'all know that. Yeah, the pillow is designed so that your head rests on the bulky part to reduce neck strain. So opening to the back. That way your head doesn't come, too far down on your chest when you're sleeping in a sitting up position. Well, thanks for coming, Christina. I really appreciate it. Aw, aw, 16 years old. What a sweetheart. Well, Christina, I hope that you feel better and that your spirits are lifted after hanging with us tonight a little bit. Appreciate you so much. Either the pillow maker was doing a demo. I wore it wrong for years. We don't come for the giveaways. I know you don't, Jen. I'm just letting y'all know. I could do one, but I want I want to cut a corner here on postage this week. I've got 5 giveaways plus from the last time that we met on my live stream. I have that mask giveaway to send out. So I have 6 packages that need to go out this week. We come because we love you. Aww. It's all good. I don't come here to see you for your giveaways. Y'all are so sweet. I like doing them though. I like to let everybody know that I appreciate everybody and you know, it helps, bring a little excitement into the live stream as well. Look at this glow, y'all. That skincare. My skin feels soft. It feels like a baby's butt, if I can use that phrase. I love Sweet Pea too, but don't tell my dogs. Ha! Okay. I'll just tell her. I'll just tell her. That's fun. Yeah, friendship is better. No doubt. No doubt. And I really wanted to hang with y'all tonight because it's been 3 weeks, you know, 3 weeks since the last time we got together because I skipped Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve. Oh, look, there's the dancing pair. Thank you, Janet. Look, she's blowing me a kiss. That's cute. That's cute. I just wish I would get here at the start. Aw. Well, I usually come on, Paula. I usually come on right at 8:30, give or take a few minutes. I call it 8:30 ish because it could be a couple minutes before, it could be 5 or 10 minutes after. It just depends on whenever I try to come on right at 8:30, but I always say ish to kind of, you know, have a little wiggle room. You know what I mean? So, but anyway, that's Central Time. So you can look for me, you know, instead of having to wait for the notification. Sometimes notifications don't come through till 30 minutes after. Yeah, some pear love from Janet. Yeah, Janet needed a nap. I need a nap myself, y'all. I only slept like 5 hours last night. So, if anybody wants to know about what I did for skincare tonight, I exfoliated after cleansing my face. I used the Here, let me show you. I'll use the Neutrogena hyaluronic acid. Um, it's a hydrating cleansing gel. I got this in my Walmart beauty box. And then after I washed my face, took my makeup off and washed my face, then I went in with this exfoliator from Saturday Skin. It's called Rub-A-Dub. And, all that stuff just kind of peels off your face. You know what I mean? It's one of those exfoliators. And then I used this Bally Balm sweet orange and coconut lip balm. Oh, I did a sheet mask. I did a 5-minute sheet mask from Lululemon. And then I put on this lip balm and uh, the retinol. I used the retinol from Medicate. And then I used the eye cream from Caudalie. And then on top of the retinol, I went in with this Sand and Sky Australian Emu Apple. It's called Super Bounce Mask, but it works like a moisturizer. And I layered all that stuff one right on top of the other, and it worked great. And this is how I got that glow tonight. So, and the masks here. Let me show you the packaging for those of you that haven't seen it. This is the Lululemon box of 32 masks that I bought at the skinstore.com for $17.99. And this is Korean skincare, and there's 32 masks in this box. So it's like 2 for $1 practically. Really good price. And this is a lip balm from Bally Balm, and their hashtag is called Kiss the Planet, which I think is cute. So if you want to look that up on Instagram, Kiss the Planet. Here comes an ad. Anyway, this is good. It's a good lip balm. So anyway, I have these things like stored in this tin, this Walmart beauty space tin that I got in the fall. It's a really nice tin. Real nice and sturdy. Plus I have some things sitting around. Things are accumulating. Things are accumulating everywhere. Thank you, Ruth, for reminding everybody about the thumbs up. I appreciate it. I'm gonna have to get off here, y'all. I've been y'all's ear long enough. 2 hours. 2 hours. Anyway, some of you are getting an ad right now. I just want to invite you all to be a Patreon member of my channel. There is a link in my videos where you can join for, I think the lowest tier is $2.99 or $3.99 a month. Ruth could tell you. I forgot exactly how much the lowest tier, the beginning tier is. Anyway, it's a great way to support my channel, and I was thinking about creating some kind of content that my Patreon members would have access to first before everybody else. So I don't know. I don't even know if that's something that you all would be interested in. Janet, you and Ruth will have to let me know. And also, YouTube is allowing us gift slots to kind of give a jump start into, Patreon memberships. So if that's something you're interested in, I can give you a gift slot for 1 month, and then after that, you'd have to jump in there if you wanted to remain a Patreon member or become a Patreon member. Thank you, Janet. You're so sweet. You have 2 totes of skincare from all the sub boxes. It's easy to accumulate, you know. So I have a whole cabinet full of stuff. I guess I need to get back to doing, uh, I don't know. I gotta shake things up a little bit. It's either $2.99 or $3.99 a month. I can't remember. Anyway, there's three tiers. Okay, good night. Good night, Valerie. Let me type that in as her sound went out. I think it had something to do with an ad. I'm going to start doing face care twice a day. There you go. There you go. But anyway, I'm just putting a bug in y'all's ear about all that. And anyway, you get special recognition. You get the star beside your name. See, like Janet and Ruth both have a star beside their name. And then I want to create some perks for Patreon members. Maybe like some private videos or videos that you all get to see first before everyone else does. And eventually, I want to get some merchandise, like coffee mugs or, I don't know, something. Something. So anyway, if you click on the link, it'll tell you what the tiers are and what each one costs. So it's easy to make a choice after you see what's available. It's Paula, what you do if you want to sign up to be a Patreon member, you click that. There's a link inside my video right underneath the title, and it says join. And then I also have the link down in my description as well. Janet, your star and Janet's star are the same color. It's just because y'all have been with me for a year. Yeah, clicky pins. It could, maybe something related to. I'd like to eventually. I don't know. We'll see what the Lord does, but I'd really like to, start a skincare. Like moisturizer and eye cream. Get some products. Like my own brand, which, that would be awesome. I don't want to do like hats and t-shirts, I want to do something that's beauty related, that's going to encourage you all to, take care of yourself. Yeah, that would be totally awesome. But anyway, for the most part right now, I want to just create some content that's going to be, that you have privilege to maybe do, a private live. Would y'all like that? The members, just a members live stream. It'd be a small group to start with, but it would be really nice, you know, I think. Yeah, like an eye bomb. There you go. Do you like that? A private live stream just for the members? So anyway, I've been thinking about, some different ways to show appreciation. And then another way that I can show your appreciation is just by mentioning your names. Like at the end of my video, just have a screen that has Patreon members and just have your names listed. So anyway, it's Paula. It starts at, I think it's $3.99 a month is the beginning tier. But anyway, if you hit that join button, it'll lead you right through. You don't necessarily have to do it right then, but it'll answer your questions of letting you know what's available. The tiers that I think I set it up with 3 different tiers depending on what type of commitment you wanted to make. Yeah, wouldn't that be nice, Janet, if I was able to do like a moisturizer and an eye cream, and you know, since I love masks so well, wouldn't it be cool if I could get my own brand of masks, sheet masks? Maybe a hyaluronic acid serum or some kind of basic serum. I would like to do that at some point. I really would. Anyway, my immediate goal right now is trying to learn the new phone. We got an iPhone 15 for Christmas. Actually, it belongs to my husband, but I have access to it. And if I could learn how to use it, to create videos without it glitching in my video editor, then I might get one myself. So anyway. Okay, I just wanted to mention those things to you all tonight, and I'm going to start to move forward with some of those ideas this year, especially with, videos. I want to create some, videos that like, private live streams, and then some videos that have, that, you all would have as a Patreon member, you would have access to before everybody else, like a 24-hour advance or something like that. I know they are. They're so advanced. And see, I have the iPhone SE 7 or 7 SE. And I've had it though for a long time. I've had it for like 6 or 7 years. And I'm so used to it, but the camera's good. The the videos turn out good. The lighting, on it is good. It's just an easy phone to use. I'm so used to it. And the version 15 is so advanced and has so much space, extra space on it. And the camera on it is amazing. And the videos, I was able to film the video just fine the other day. It's my if you haven't seen it, it's the one that I did with Chelsea on Friday, my Face Mask Friday video. Anyway, it did just fine until I ran it through the video editor to edit it. And I tried it several times, and the video editor, there were glitches. It's like the flash of light. every few seconds there was just like this. It was like I don't know how to explain it. It's almost like a lightning kind of a flash of light or a glitch. There was a glitch and it just, ugh. And I worked so hard on it and it took so much time and I didn't delete it. I just let it go. But I got to figure out how to, I may have to get another editing program, which I hate that because I'm so used to the one that I'm using. Anyway, hurdles. I'm jumping hurdles here, y'all. But I haven't let go of this phone yet, so I still have it. And so anyway, slowly but surely I'll learn the other one. Yeah. It may not be, Ruth. It may not be compatible. I mean, the software, the video editor software takes the data. It took in the data and let me piece together the clips and everything. And then, it's saved to my hard drive just fine. But then the playback, that's when the glitches were there. The playback after it was saved, not before it was saved. It didn't have glitches while it was in the editing program. It was just after I saved it. And I was like, what happened here? So, anyway, it makes me tired just thinking about it, what I went through the other day. It wore me out. So, anyway, tomorrow, I've got my Mask Monday video already ready, but I did film it on, this phone here. And I've got another video for Wednesday that I filmed on this camera here. And so, but maybe for later on in the week, I'll try it again and we'll see. I know it's totally weird, Ruth. It's totally weird. All right, I've yacked long enough. I've bent y'all's ear long enough. I appreciate everybody here tonight. And, it feels like we're all just kind of, like a choo-choo train that just getting going again. It's kind of like, oh, got to get the motion going here. That's what it kind of feels like. And, but once I'm going to try to get in touch with some people that used to come to my live streams all the time and kind of lasso everybody back in. So I may have to just, if you guys, are talking to anybody, you may want to, I was thinking about starting an Instagram group, but then I think it'd be really hard on people to try to follow. People would want to chat and then it would be, it wear some people out, all the yakety yakking. So it'd be better if I probably, like did a blind carbon copy, on a message and just shoot it off to some people. Maybe I can do a few a week or something. I love you too, Ruth. Have a blessed week. God bless you too, Paula. God bless you all. God bless you, Janet. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. I'm going to go give this dog a hug and we're going to pile up and wind on down for the night. I'm tired. I probably wore y'all out tonight too, though. Anyway. All right. I'm out of here, y'all. Love y'all so much. Thank you so much. And I'll be chatting with y'all soon, okay? In the comments. I finally got caught up on comments, so grace and peace to all. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. All right. Good night, everybody. Love you guys. See you next time. See you next time.